It's October 7th, and tonight on The Voice of Reason. All this and more on The Voice of Reason.
Welcome, America, to Voice of Reason. I'm your co-anchor, Eva Lewis.
And I'm your other co-anchor, Karen Wilson. Welcome to another week of the Voice of Reason, getting you the real answers to the real questions.
Yes, and it's been a busy campaign. There's so many candidates, right?
So
Keeping track
many.
of it is
It's crazy, and they're still coming. They're still coming. But you know what? That's why today we're going to be talking to some of those candidates. Isn't that right?
That's right. That's right. Right up next, for the rest of this program, we are going to have our first town hall with the candidates. But before we get to them and to our voters who have some important questions for these candidates, Karen, this has been a crazy week. Let's dig
It
into it.
has been crazy, Eva. Did you hear about the parrots in the British Zoo that had to be taken away because they were swearing at people walking by?
Wow.
Can you
No,
believe
I
that?
hadn't.
Can you believe that? I
I
mean,
a little bit. The British, they try to be all prim and proper, but
well, I mean, what I want to know, what I really want to know is how are we going to protect our people, okay, from parrots that are swearing? I mean, this is just ridiculous. You're trying to go enjoy a day at the zoo and a parrot is swearing at you. Okay, I don't need that. I don't
I don't
need
need
that
to.
with my kids.
Not at all. Not at all. And here it goes. It justifies what happened to me at the DC Zoo a couple years ago when I threw my ice cream at a parrot. Okay, when I was there. Right? They weren't cursing, but they were saying some inappropriate things in front of my children and other people. But I'm the one who gets escorted out, and I can't go back to the zoo for another 5 years.
You know what, parrots? I don't trust them.
No,
I don't trust them. But you know what? You know what I think?
what do you think?
Keep those parrots away from the alligator cowboy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. If
But
it
you know
happens or
what?
doesn't happen,
Speaking of this campaign, there have been attack ads flying.
yeah,
Okay, it's crazy. Just dogs for this, cats for that, people against this, people against that. I mean, the hatred that I'm seeing in this
exactly.
campaign.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You telling me what you're against. What are you for?
That's what I want to know.
That's
That's
what we
what
want to
I
know.
really want to know.
Exactly, exactly. And you know what? We're going to learn a little bit more about these candidates at this town hall that's coming up right now because we will know exactly, we know what people are against. That's very easy to do attack ad. But to put out there, what is your platform? How are you going to make America better?
I mean, I'm
That's
against
what we want to know.
parrots.
You say you're against birds.
I'm against parrots.
Oh, especially parrots. Yeah, me too. I'm on that bandwagon. Yeah, so I do want to hear their bird parrot platform and what they're going to do to curtail that kind of behavior in these United States. Woo! Uh,
Let's get to that town hall.
there you go. All right, coming up next, first town hall of this election. Stay tuned. All right. Hello, America. Get ready because this is our first town hall. And so I want to now invite all of our candidates to turn on their videos. Let's see you. Let the American people see you. Woo! All right. What a field. What a field. All right. To get this town hall kicked off, we are going to have a 1 minute opening statement from each of the candidates. And then we're going to start taking questions from voters from around the United States. I'm going to first start off with Anastasia. Anastasia, please give us your 1 minute opening remarks.
Hello, my name is Anastasia Smirnov, aka Anna Smith from America, USA, number 1, Wamego, Kansas. I'm running with the Rock Party for stability and rock because I crush you, like rock. I'm going to win on the platform of election security, safe elections for everybody in USA, America, country number 1. And with me, rural American from America number one USA. Everybody, especially rural Americans USA number one, will have safe access to elections.
All right. Excellent. Way to kick it off. Next up.
I know.
All right. I love it. Fiery. Richard Cream.
Oh, hey, America. It's me, Richard Cream Jr. again. I want to thank our panelists tonight for joining us and all the voters that have come out. Just want to give a quick intro to me. I know you see me around the trail path, but you may not recognize me from my rest of my family that's been all around. So just a reminder that it is my entire Cream family that's running for president. And our platform is that every American voice should be valued, right? Everyone's opinion matters. And that's why we're bringing the whole Cream family to the president. All right, so please remember, get out there, vote, and keep some cream in the fridge.
All right. Excellent. The whole family. That's a new one. But maybe not as new as Tickerford and the cat. Tickerford, give us your 1 minute opening.
Hey, y'all. It's Tickerford 2020. This is my most important campaign helper. Listen, guys, I'm just a TikTok influencer like anybody else. And I've been through a lot in my life. And I just think that I want to be the president. And my dad told me that I have to have more reasons than that. So also, I think that I have relevant experience, like being fired from most of the major big box stores that you've ever heard of. That qualifies me to run the country, I'm pretty sure. Also, I have great looks.
Interesting. I know that's a younger generation than mine, but way to stay hip with it, and I hope to learn more about what a look is, what the people are doing. Excellent. All right, let's get right into it, candidates. We have voters from all over America who are ready to grill you and get to the real questions and to the real answers that we want to get from you. All right, excellent. Starting off, our first voter who has a question is coming from Pickaloo, California.
Hello, my name is Gertrude Davis, and I'm an elderly woman who just, I want to know what you're going to do for the elderly, because my children, they never come and visit me, and I'm lonely, and it feels like the very fabric of society is just falling apart. And what are you going to do for us elderly? Thank you.
That's a question for all of you. Tiggerford, why don't we start with you?
First, I just want to say, honey, your hat is so cute. It's so cute. And you know what? As long as you can rock a hat and be cute, there are sunnier days ahead.
Not a direct question, but a compliment. Excellent. Richard Cream Jr.
Yeah, great question. This is one of the great things about having a whole family in the White House. We've got family all over the country. And so I noticed one of the things that you said is that you've been rather lonely and that your kids don't necessarily always care to hang out with you. Well, the Cream family has got you covered. We got people in every state ready to drive to any home that you might be in, and we'll definitely have a family member there sitting right next to you to enjoy a meal.
Wow. Okay. That's a promise I hope you keep. Anastasia, what do you got?
Maybe I don't understand question. Old lady says she needs me to take care of her. Old lady, I am not your daughter. Old lady, I am not your nurse. Why do I need to take care of you? I don't need to take care of you. You have children. You have husband. Let them take care of you. Next question.
All right. May not be the question or the answer you want, but it's the answer she's giving you.
Yeah, I do not understand question.
All right. I think it was simple, but on to our next voter. Our next voter is coming from Get Down, Michigan. Voter, what's your question?
Yes, hi. My name is Marissa Seymour, and I am a senior at Michigan State. I have excellent GPA and have participated in all of the requisite activities while I've been at college here, but employment prospects are very difficult right now during the COVID era. And I have a considerable student debt that I'm trying to address. So what I want to understand is what are you doing for people like me who have a lot of debt, have a lot of stress, have a lot going on? Like what is the student debt plan?
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, I got tense. That lady or that young woman needs medicine. Anastasia, how do you want to respond?
Well, first, I would like to say how we say in our country, take a chill pill. A chill pill is something that I think you need to really invest in. That is something you need to do. Second of all, when it comes to finances, I run on a very strong technology platform. I have degrees, I have experience in technology. Money is something that we could just print more of. We can just go down to Treasury, possibly make more of it, and I can give it to you, voter. I can give it to you after you take chill pill. But it really shouldn't be that hard. I can make more money for you. I give you my number.
Hmm. Interesting solution. Richard Cream Jr.
Yeah, thanks for the question, Marissa. It sounds to me like there's two parts to your question. The first part is, what are we doing with student debt? And the second part is, how do I get a job post college? Here's the thing. I recognize that something that may be on your mind that's causing you some anxiety is all your personality perspectives and all of your identities are clashing, right? And they're coming in, and there's all this world stress that's bearing down on you. This is why I've run a platform, as it's not just my ideas in my head that are on our platform. It's every one of our family members. So every one of our family members is thinking of a way that we can support each American. Now, when it comes to student debt, we think that it's important that every person gets their debt completely wiped free. Now, have we thought of a way to completely get there yet? Not necessarily, but we know it's possible, right? We know it's possible. If you're going to educate yourself and make yourself a working person in this world, you should be compensated for the time you put in training for that job. As far as getting you a job, I am willing to sit down with you personally, Marissa, and help you work through that resume. So I'll set up a call, something separate from this whole thing, and you and I can sit down and chat through your resume, and I'll see maybe we got something on the farm that we can get you into.
Oh wow. Another personal connection of someone actually going to the voter and helping out. Seems unrealistic, but hey, that's the Cream family. All right, Tickerfer, what do you say?
I'm just a little overwhelmed. Mr. Cream, you're a very good dad. And I would know because I just recently moved back in with my dad after college and some jobs that didn't work out. So, sweetheart, let me just tell you, as someone who's been there, it's not getting the job you need to worry about. It is, in fact, retaining the job. So, just be on time all the time. And, when people ask you not to leave your things all over the break room, just don't.
Oh, real specific advice for that voter. All right, thank you, candidates. Now we go on to our next voter who's from Dougaloo, Louisiana. Voter, what's your question?
Yo, what is up? I'm so stoked to be here. My name is Mary, and I am a small business owner down here in Louisiana. Okay, I just want to know, what are you going to do for me? Because, I've been trying to sell my bedazzled socks all around this country, and people, they're just not getting it. Okay, I want to know how you're going to protect my business because I'm trying to sell these socks.
Socks, bedazzled. Novel idea. Richard, what do you think? And how would you help answer that question from that voter?
Sure, absolutely. Thank you for that question, Mary. I think of your situation is a perfect example of where the Cream family started. We were a very small, modest farm, and we slowly grew to be the biggest producer of produce and dairy products in the country. And so, we've been there. And if I'm elected, I'm going to put it on my docket. We are going to help you get there. We're going to help small businesses become those mega businesses that everyone needs, right? Everyone, it sounds as though everybody could use a bedazzled sock in their closet. So I'll help you get there, Mary.
All right. Thank you so much, Richard. All right, Anastasia, it seems like you want to jump in there.
I do. Very similar to Mr. Cream.
You got it?
Cream. Yes.
Yep.
Cream. Jr., very similar to him. I am a farmer. I live off land with my family in Wymego, Kansas, where we all live and where my children were born and raised. And our farm is small. We keep it small. We keep it in family. We live off land. So, Mary, I know what it's like to be a small business owner. Now, I like the use of the word protect. How am I going to protect you? Now, I come from a long line of people who protect each other. We watch each other's backs. And when you vote for me, and when America USA #1 vote for me, I protect them with my campaign staff, with my personal people. All over the country, we have network of people who protect each other. So I will have your back as President of the United States USA #1. God bless NFL. God bless Major League Baseball team. Vote for Anastasia Smirnov.
Okay. There you go. Tickifer, seems like you want to jump in there.
Sweetie, I got you. Contact my campaign manager. Send me a pair of those super fab socks. I will put them on my TikTok. You done.
Oh, all right.
Sounds like it might actually be a collab in the future between the Cream family and Tickifer, to be honest.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I get a little overwhelmed when I feel like social acceptance. So I'm just going to go.
I have FOMO. Why am I not included? I have FOMO. You include me, yes?
Sure. Honestly, we'll find a way to include everybody in the campaign.
Excellent. Yes. Very good.
Wow.
My people will contact your people, Cream.
Sounds good. Wow. Okay. I love this this coming together, even though it is a competition to see who's gonna win. But don't let me be decisive. Next up, we have a voter from Wickatoo, New Hampshire.
Hi. I'm very excited to vote. This is my first time voting. I'm a freshman at a college in New Hampshire, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a huge crush on one of the guys in my class. He's like captain of the rugby team. He has a mean hacky sack game. He's just really, really hot, and I could definitely see, having his babies. So I just wanted to know what you guys think the best way to go about, getting on his radar is, because we only have classes in Zoom, and I don't even know if he's in my state. Normally I would go to one of his frat parties or something, but I don't know how to get this guy's attention because I only see him in Zoom class.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and just jump in, and I think we all know who needs to answer this question. Okay, sweetie, first of all, how old did you say you are?
I just turned 18. It's my first time voting.
That's amazing. Don't have his babies. Okay, we'll just start right there. Don't have his babies. But here's how you're gonna get his attention in Zoom. Okay, you're gonna get really close to the camera, like this. But you're gonna have super beautiful eyeliner on, and then you're just gonna bat your eyes. Because here's the thing, it's going to be really distracting. Everyone's going to look at it. And then he's going to be like, oh my God, look how good she is at winging her eyeliner. And he's going to have respect for you. And that's where it all begins.
Thank you so much. You look like you really know how to do this.
Does boy have a farm, maybe animals, or some sort of income where he can support you? Because the number one, and is he fertile? Does he have fertility? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. Can he have baby? Can he support baby? Can he feed baby? I mean, these are questions that you just cannot get through Zoom. Now, if you want answers to those questions, as you know, if you did research on me, Anastasia Smirnov, USA #1, you will know that I am cybersecurity hobbyist. I am a hobbyist when it comes to cyber intelligence. I can hack his computer while you're in Zoom meeting with him, maybe collect some of his data information, and see where we go from there. But I will only do this for you. What was your name again?
Hi, my name is Kelly. I do know
Kelly,
that.
Yeah. Your name, Kelly. Wonderful. Anyway, as I was saying, small Kelly, 18-year-old teenage girl, I help you. Call me.
Well, he does come from a food dynasty, His father is the CEO of Kind Bars, the bars that you eat on a hike.
I do know Kind Bars. I'm very familiar with Kind Bars.
I think it's important that I jump in here as someone who works in a large conglomerate industry on the dairy side, but I think I can relate to this and also want to jump in. I don't want to get into the politics of baby making, but I come from a family of many, many children, and my father. The story you're telling right now reminds me of my father telling us a story about how our mom came up and was very direct with dad and just said, I wanted his babies. And I told him straight up, I want at least 8 children. So it's a very direct approach, but listen, we're kind of living in a world where, you're going to have to make a move. So I would just invite him, if you're in classes, maybe just private message him, tell him you want to get into a breakout room. And once you're in the breakout room together, just go in for the kill. Let him know how you're feeling and see how he takes it.
Now, I wouldn't kill him necessarily. Now, I see where Cream Jr. is going with the whole kill thing. A little forward, in my opinion.
No killing. Nope, we don't want to kill anybody. No, that's not. I'm sorry. That was a misinterpretation of the language here that I was using.
I knew what you meant.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean language? I speak English. Why would you question my language skills? That is.
I just meant go in for the direct message. Just get right in with your message and just kind of hit him with it,
Cream is flip-flopping. Cream is flip-flopping. Before he said kill, now he says direct message. I mean, can you trust this guy?
Hold on, candidates. You all are you're getting into it. Just save a little bit that for the debate that's coming up next amongst all the candidates. But I think voter from New Hampshire, from a New Hampshire school. I wouldn't think that's an appropriate question for presidential candidates, but it did give us an insight into how they would approach trying to find love. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excellent. All right, candidates, we're now going to go into our second round of our questions. At this point, each of the voters are going to come on. It will be directed to one candidate. They will decide which candidate they want a particular question from, and you will answer as truthfully as you can, because I gotta say, you all been telling the truth, and the voters will see if that is the truth that they want, or do they want somebody else. All right. First up in this kind of supercharged round that we have a voter from Gulududu, Pennsylvania. Voter, what's your question, and who is it for?
Hi, it's me, Spider-Man. I broke in on a secure line, and my question's for Anna Smith. We know you're a Russian operative, and we want you out. I'm coming for you. You are so not American. That's all. The American voters, you should know. And I know I'm only allowed to ask for one person, but I would like to say, global conglomerates are conspiring with the Russians, and folks like Mr. Cream, they're going to be the downfall of our democracy. And I will be saving you. I will. Watch for me.
Now, this person is clearly unhinged. May I?
I just want to say I didn't hear anything bad about Tikover.
Tikover's puny. Tikover's puny does not matter in this conversation. It's between me and the Cream Jr. Now, may I respond?
Go for it.
Now, what I will say is I'm American USA #1. The way I might speak this way is because I'm from Pittsburgh by way of New Orleans. And I grew up watching a lot of Downton Abbey. So somewhere along the way, maybe the way I talk might have gotten messed up. I am empath. So a lot of what I consume sort of alters who I am, because I just feel so much. I'm American USA #1. I would not be in this race if I wasn't, okay? I have farm in Wamego, Kansas. Kansas is literally the middle of the United States of America, 50 states. Okay, I'm in the middle of it. I have family, Greg, my beautiful husband, Jane, John, Emma, and Sarah, my beautiful 4 children. We have, American dream. I do not know these false accusations of being a foreigner. That does not make any sense to me, and quite frankly, I'm insulted.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I feel obligated to also respond. To Tikover's point, I don't think anything negative was said about Tikover. it does dishearten me a little bit to hear that she sees us as a conglomerate looking to, break the world. That's not the Cream family mission. If you look in the history of elections, a lot of times one person running the country really hasn't done us any justice, right? It's one very limited mindset. They have all these people they report to. We don't necessarily as a family need to be reporting these big conglomerates because you've already got 10 minds around the table making those decisions. And I also, no offense, but Spider-Man didn't even take his mask off. So I don't even know, can we trust it? There's multiple Spider-Verses, as we are well aware. And so I don't even know which one I was talking to. That makes it very difficult to respond directly to the voter.
That's true, Mr. Spider-Man. Show your face to us, you coward.
Oh, wow. Spitting, defensiveness. I am loving it. But I also love Spider-Man, and we all know that was the true Spider-Man. But that's neither here nor there. We have our next voter. This one is coming from Buddha, Florida. Voter, what's your question?
Yeah, what's up? My name's Wes Cashman. And look, I understand they want me to ask, one person a question, but I've been listening to you this whole time, okay? I'm smart. I'm not like the rest of these, people up here. I'm on Reddit. I'm in there, okay? And I'm listening to the three of you, and I haven't heard a single friggin' thing that makes me think that any of you are qualified to be president. I mean, we got Boris and Natasha here, okay? Clearly a spy, up to who knows what, doing who knows what with who knows who, all right? We got Dick Cream over there talking about how he's gonna bring his whole cheaper by the dozen family situation up into the White House, like that's worked out real well in the most recent administration. And then we got Tinderella doing, I don't even know what down there, talking about living with her daddy and getting taken care of I guess on America's dollar. So what I want to know is, what are any of you going to do, for people like me, for the smart guys, for the hard workers who are actually, getting shit done out here? Like, seriously.
Woo, coming in hot. I love it.
Let me go ahead and start this one off because, I feel personally attacked. My name is Richard. I do not go by that nickname ever. So please do not call me that. Now, Wes, listen, that aside, all right? I know you are very heated and clearly a little worked up, and you are interested in knowing what each of us is going to do for you specifically. But I also didn't get a chance to hear what exactly you're looking for. So, this is, here's the thing. Based on this, I'm coming down there. My next stop on the campaign, I'm going to cancel my flight for my next trip. I'm coming straight to you. You give me your address. I'm going to come to your house, and we're going to have a sit-down conversation about exactly how I can meet your needs. Because like I said from the very get-go, the Cream family is about the everyday American. So I'm ready to sit down and open that line of communication if you are.
If you think I am giving my address to some Tom Sawyer looking, no thanks, Dick Cream. No thanks. Okay? Absolutely not.
All right,
Now, can I just say that unlike Mr. Cream of Dick over here, I was able in this conversation to find your address. I track you down already in your address in Florida. So I will be sending my people over to address whatever problems that you have. That is a skill that I have. And
I think that right there is leaning more towards the killing that she was speaking of earlier.
Mr. Penis Cream, please. I am speaking. Now, one more thing, really quickly, Mr. Wes, you say from Florida, even though your accent is more of a Massachusetts, Boston sort of thing, but okay, sure. I'll believe you're from Florida if we're questioning people's accents here, okay? Now, I come from a long line of people, like I said, who protect each other because family is second, USA number one, and I will take care of you. So I come to your house 9 o'clock tomorrow, work for you, and I will take care of whatever you need. I'm here for you. Yes. Vote for Anna.
Ooh. Anastasia Romanov, I've seen La Femme Nikita, okay? I know what is up, and I have some powerful Miami connections who are ready to bring the heat.
Miami.
Right?
What are they going to do? Throw pina colada at me? Fan me with coconut palm trees and bikinis and tankinis, whatever?
Why is no one asking for her your birth certificate, huh? Where even is that?
Oh, please. You don't need my birth cert. Who are these birthers? That was so 2008, okay? Keep up.
Wow. Woo! A lot of accusations going through it, and also a lot of personal touches that this presidential campaign is giving. Tickerfur, before we go to the next voter, you got a response that you want to give?
I'm
Yes.
sorry, Wes. I'm sorry that these two people want to disrespect you. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. You need respect. And I understand. I understand. I was fired from Home Depot for building a birdhouse in the back of the lumber area, as if I was not enriching that space with my woodworking skills, which are significant. So I understand the need for respect, Wes. I understand it. I understand it.
This Tickerfur sound like she's never had hard day work once in her life. Okay, I might not like Nutsack over here, but he sound like he has good work ethic. I have best work ethic. And Tamagotchi over here, she doesn't know what the heck a hard-earned paycheck is. Do you really want... We had a millionaire running this country right now. It's not working.
Go off, sweetie. Yes, get in there. Yes.
No, I'm arguing against you.
Like you are. I'm loving this. Obviously, this is
You're
good
so
TV. I don't know if this is good for America, but it is good for our ratings. But I do. There are still two more voters who want to get questions in before this town hall is over, and before you go on to tonight's debate. The next voter I got from Up, Down, Sideways, Kansas. Voter, what question do you have?
Hi. My question is for Tickerfur. I recently came into some stepchildren and they just don't respect me. They called me a boomer, and I just want to know how I can get on social media and earn their love and respect.
Oh my gosh, honey, I'm so glad that you asked. First of all, your entire vibe is just like giving me all of the life. So my first suggestion was going to be, could you try to stop being a boomer? Could you try to just stop doing that? But it sounds like you're on the right path. You're ready to engage. You're ready to start communicating in a way that people can hear you. And so I'm just going to say, filters. Just when you start, just lots and lots and lots of filters, and cut like fast, like 1 second clips, right? No one has the attention span, and probably your content's bad. So just like go through it at like a clip, just fast. Cause you know what? If you just overstimulate people, they'll be like, I liked that. You know, and just stick with the most popular sounds. And you know what? Your kids are gonna love you like so fast.
I know that question wasn't directed at me, but can I respond to that? You know, I do like a lot of what you say, but you know, I have to say, telling someone to remove themselves as a boomer, stop being a boomer, that's part of who they are as an American. You know, that's part of their identity. You're asking the person to not be them true selves. To be honest, I think that social media is sometimes pulling our country apart. That's why every time you see me posting on social media, it's not me doing any sort of attack ads or anything crazy like that. It's I'm on the road again. I'm going to the people. Let's go to the people. You know, we should be having conversations. So my thoughts for the voter here are, don't feel like you have to reach out to them through social media. Make a personal connection. Hug them. Tell them you love them. Tell them you care about them. That's what's going to help you.
Okay, cute. That wasn't for you anyway.
Okay, I jump in now. Dick Cheese and Tig Notaro, I must step in here and say that being boomer is not so bad. I know most boomers aren't good with technology. That is something that is very dear to my heart as someone who's very into technology as a hobby, unpaid. And I will say that as President of the United States of America, USA #1, that I will make a more effort to bring more technology to boomers so that they can get on social media. They can teach themselves, empowering old people with their crusty brains to make these important decisions on behalf of the country, I think is very important. important. So Boomer Lady, I'm on your side. I give you my personal technology that you need. I have your address. I found it already. Look out for package unmarked tomorrow 3 p.m. sharp. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, candidates. Once again, a personal touch. Also, the advice of stop aging, which, if you figure that out, you'll be a billionaire. But I still like that this is heartfelt responses. Here we go. We got our last question, and we only have a few more minutes for our town hall. So for this next voter, is coming from Tougaloo Doobaloo from Wisconsin. Voter, what's your question?
Hi, I am from a rural area of Wisconsin, and we have a lot of Native Americans here. And I was wondering what you will do in your platform to help the Native American community.
All right, a serious question. All right, who wants to jump in there first?
Well, I will say Native Americans live in America, right?
Yes.
Correct.
So I take care of all Americans. I do not understand that they are on land. Maybe this is some history that I am not privy to. Not sure why, but if they live on American land, I take care of them. I protect them. I send people.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree there. They've been living on this land for quite a while. And, our country hasn't always done a great job at taking care of them. So, we're going to be setting up the Native American Task Force. We're going to collect some minds from around the country to come together and talk about what it means to respect the land and understand our roots and the history of where our land started.
All right. And then Tickerfer.
Yeah, totally. We're going to totally have all the Native Americans all the time.
Yep, that's the response I expected from you. Excellent. Thank you so much, voter. And candidates, thank you so much for joining our town hall. This has been eye-opening in terms of who you are, what you're going to do, what you could possibly do for America, and Americans deciding if this is something that they want done to them. Excellent. So thank you so much. We're going to wrap up this broadcast. I'm going to bring back my co-anchor, Karen. So thank you so much, candidates. Good luck out there on the trail.
You're welcome.
Thanks, voters. Thanks so much for your time, panel.
Well, thank you, Bartos. Thank you, Bartos, so much. Thank you for your time. Thanks.
All right. There you go. Karen. Woo! Once again, another event with these candidates. What were your first impressions?
What an amazing segment. I mean, the people have questions, and we are bringing them with the candidates to get those answers, the real answers. I'm blown away.
I'm blown away too. Loved it. Highlights for me, Spider-Man coming in and saying some things that we all were thinking, but Spider-Man said, and then also another thing was how
that's kind of truth we get.
Exactly. And the truth of one candidate being able to hack into people's accounts for love, no less, but still hacking.
Truly amazing. You know what? That's our show. But before we go, we want to remind everyone to get registered to vote. Vote.org. Remember, make sure you're registered. Make sure you have a plan for voting. You have all these candidates. Make sure you know who you're going to vote for, and make sure you tune in for the debates to get more of your real answers.
Excellent. You definitely check out vote.org, but there's also iwillvote.com, which will give you your polling locations and drop-off locations for early vote and election day. Karen, this has been a blockbuster of a night. I can't wait to see what the candidates do in the debate. And as we do every night, let's do our signature sign-off.
Are you ready, America?
You're ready. Excellent. All right, this is the Voice of Reason, where we ask the real questions to get to the real truth. Take care, America, and we'll see you next time.
I'm here with a real live adult from Washington, D.C., and he definitely has some opinions on teenagers and their ability to think straight. Hey, we've got a real live American citizen here. Sir, what do you think about the fact that teenagers can't buy alcohol and they can't rent a car, but they can use Snapchat 28 hours a day, and they can now register to vote on Snapchat rather than going in person to a government office?
I think it's a good idea.
No, I kind of disagree with the Facebook Snapchat approach. It doesn't seem like a secure platform for voter registration, but maybe some other changes need to be made, like some kind of online registration. Easier than what it is now, but yet not Facebook and Snapchat.
Well, I think however people do it, the more people who register to vote, the better.
So do you think, though, that they're qualified mentally and emotionally to pick the next president of the United States? Do you think that we should lower the voting age to 16 or 15 since they can drive a car at 16?
Well, good question. I think 18 is just about right.
Yes, they can choose the president, but they can choose to kick out the president. That's more important.
Oh, interesting. You think teenagers should have possibly a power of impeachment clause?
Absolutely.
I think anyone who runs the country just has to be sane in the head. That's all I have to say.
All right, thanks so much. Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks.